Hey guys, it's StudyBug here, and today I'm going to give you some quick AP Psychology tips. I took the AP Psychology test in May 2019 when I was in 9th grade, and I got a 5, and here's some tips on how I achieved the score I did. First off is some general tips. First, get lots of sleep the day before, and manage your time wisely. If this is your first AP test, you should know that every minute counts. You should time yourself when you take practice exams so that you are prepared. This goes for all AP tests. For the multiple choice section of the AP Psychology exam, you have 100 questions with 70 minutes, and that part is worth 2/3 of your AP Psychology grade. And then you have 2 free response questions once you're done with the multiple choice, and you have 50 minutes to complete those 2 free response questions. Next up, I will talk about the prep books. First, I will start off with talking about the book I used. The book I used for the review for AP Psychology is the Princeton Review prep book. The Princeton Review has great explanations for each topic and has amazing practice questions as well that are pretty similar to the exam. You can also find some of the released AP Psychology tests that are from the College Board, and I will link down below from the prep, which has a prep scholar blog which has the links to the 3 practice exams. AP Psychology is not hard on a conceptual level, and for that reason, it's often called the easiest AP. There's a lot of memorization though, so make sure you make flashcards, or if that's not your thing, use a lot of Quizlets. AP Psychology in the FRQs can ask you really specific vocabulary and also ask you very specific vocabulary in the multiple choice. So you should definitely practice vocab and know how to use those in your FRQs and other answers. Moving on, I'm going to talk about how I prepared. I basically did a diagnostic test with the Princeton Review AP Psych book. I used it to find the questions I got wrong to identify my weaknesses. Once I did that, I reread the chapters in the Princeton Review that corresponded with my weaknesses, and then I did the chapter questions at the end. Once I did that, I did 2 more practice tests also found in the Princeton Review. If you cannot afford the Princeton Review, you could use the 3 free practice diagnostic texts, and then I will also talk to you later about a AP Psych book that you can get later. Another thing you should know about is the FRQs for practice. I use the College Board website to find super similar FRQs to the test. You should at least do 3 practice FRQs from the College Board so you can know the wording and style that it wants to use. For the FRQs, make sure you don't have to make an introduction and conclusion, but you should go straight to the point and add details relating it back to the topic. Like I said before, make sure you use the specific vocabulary they're talking about, and I cannot stress the importance of this enough. Go to the College Board website and look at the sample responses and past FRQs so you know what to talk about in what manner. Okay, like I said before, I want to talk to you about another way you can get a review book. The Barron's review book is free. There's a free link online for the Barron's AP Psych review book. This is really great if you can afford it, and the Barron's review is really good. It has harder questions than the Princeton review, but you can also use it, and you can use both resources for the diagnostic tests and chapter reviews. It's the full Princeton review, not the Princeton, it's a full Barron's review book that I will link below. Last but not least, I made 2 videos that cover almost everything on AP Psych. You should check them out to help supplement your learning of AP Psychology. There's also a bunch of crash course videos that you should look up. I really hope that you guys do well on the AP Psych exam, and make sure you do all these tips and do lots of practice. I hope that you have great luck studying and good luck on your exam. Bye!